In this video, I'll be showing you how to replace a fuel pump on a Nissan Maxima. This is located under the rear seat and in the fuel tank. Let's get started. We're going to start off by opening our hood, and next to the battery, find our fuse box, also next to the air box. It's this top one right here with the 4 tabs on all sides. We're going to push these tabs back and lift up. So push them back and lift on all corners. And you can lift up. We'll be removing this middle 15 amp fuse on the bottom row of the fuse box. So use some pliers to remove it. And set it aside. Now start the vehicle and run the engine until it stalls out. We're going to remove our negative battery terminal from our battery. Loosen the terminal with a 10mm socket. Just loosen it, work it free, and pull up and set it aside. Now we're going to make our way to our back seat and its cushion. We're going to locate tabs underneath the rear seat. We're going to pull these out. While we're pulling, we're going to pull up on the cushion itself. Now do this for the other side as well. Now once both sides are free, lift the cushion up and remove it from the vehicle. Now I'm going to take a flat blade screwdriver and rotate these tabs and remove this cover so we have access to our fuel pump. We're going to be turning clockwise. Now, once they're free, lift up the cover. Now with the cover out of the way, we can locate this connector, and we'll be removing it using some pliers. Push down on the tab and slide it out. Inspect for any corrosion or damage. Now let's remove our fuel lines. We're going to start off with this one right here with the blue clip. We're going to squeeze these tabs in and slide it out. I'll be using pliers to do this. Squeeze both ears in. And slide the line out. Have a rag ready to clean up any spilled fuel. Once you're done, set the line aside. Now we're going to move on to this line. I'll be using some circular needle nose pliers to push in on both sides and slide it out. Set it aside as well. Now we can remove our fuel pump from our fuel tank. First we have to remove this lock ring. I'll be striking along these tabs with a hammer and chisel. Once it's free, remove the lock ring and set it aside. Now lift the fuel pump assembly up. Let the fuel drain. You maneuver it out of the fuel tank. And there it is. Now we're going to remove our fuel tank O-ring and clean the mating surface. Make sure nothing gets in the fuel. Always wipe out. And that looks good. Now to install our fuel pump. First, we're going to put our new O-ring on the fuel tank. Make sure it's fully seated around the whole area. Now for our fuel pump. Make sure the fuel level sensor goes in first. So tilt it. Once it's in, level out. Remember the connector points towards the back. And once it's lined up, push down. Get your new lock ring in place. Once it's in place, grab your hammer and chisel and hammer it on. As you can see, the tabs are now fully seated on the lock ring. Now we're going to install our new hose clip. So just slide it over. Put it in place. With that installed, install your line as well. Align the tabs on the side and push in. Make sure it's secure. We're also going to install our other line. Do the same. Just push in and make sure it's secure. And now for our connector and harness. Slide it over and push in. Now bring the cover over, align the tabs, and turn counterclockwise with your flat blade screwdriver to secure them. Now let's reinstall our rear seat cushion. Put it into place. Bring your seatbelt buckles up and through. Once they're up, push down on the cushion to lock it in place. Now let's go ahead and reconnect our negative battery terminal. Gonna slide it over. Make sure it's fully seated and snug it down using my 10mm. Now let's reinstall our fuse. insert it into place and push down. Now we're going to resecure our fuse box. And make sure all the clips seat. Now we're going to make our way back inside the vehicle and cycle the ignition on 5 times to prime the fuel system. Now we can start the engine. And that completes our install. Go ahead and take the vehicle for a road test, and thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.